A.W. Barnes Primary School at Parkside was chosen as the pilot project. In a bid to empower these young ones to say no to abuse, a joint agreement was signed between Masimanyane Support Center and US-based Codman Community Health Center to fund this computer laboratory.
We started working with the learners and we have developed such capacity amongst them that the parents have approached us and said, our children now know more about human rights, HIV, AIDS. Can you include us in this program?
These children are learning about and are going to be on the same wavelength and the same steps as the children they're participating with in this program in America.
In 1998, through the efforts of Mary Teseo at South Africa Partners here in Boston, there was an effort to bring members of parliament and other important officials from South Africa to the United States to take a look at nonprofit organizations here and how helpful we could be to the newly formed non-governmental organizations in South Africa. And Mary introduced the Masimanyane Women's Support Center to the Codman Square Health Center. And that was the way in which these two organizations got together.
The focus of the Technology Center initially was to use it for computer and internet skills, literacy skills for women. But when the project came into the implementation phase, we made a shift and decided to locate the Technology Center within one of our public education programs, which is based here at the A.W. Barnes Primary School.
Sunday is the first day and Monday is the second, Tuesday is the third and Wednesday is the fourth. Thursday is number 5, Friday always number 6, Saturday the 7th day. I hope you learn your lesson. Sunday.
When we went to the school, we looked at the infrastructure for technology, and in the process came across this group of volunteer women who cooked the meals of the school and also had a sewing project. All the kids at the A.W. Barnes School have uniforms. And they were able to do this with some fairly decrepit machinery and did a wonderful job with it. So we looked into the budget for the Technology Center and realized that this was a direct connection to the Technology Center. In fact, it's technology. It may be a different kind of technology, but we were able to find money to be able to buy them, I think it's called a joiner, and a brand new industrial grade sewing machine. The new sewing machine and the joiner are enabling the sewing ladies to be able to add to their repertoire of products. So now they're making dolls for sale, they're making tablecloths and napkins for the sale to the general public. And by buying them something really simple like an industrial grade sewing machine, which cost very, very little to us, they're now doing things that we hope will be able to, in phase 2 of this project, enable us to help them sell these products and improve the quality of their lives. We think that just being able to do a better job with sewing the uniforms for the students is a worthy endeavor in itself. But allowing them to make some money on the side to improve the quality of their life is a great little benefit of this project.
It's for the unemployed people to work, to have work for the unemployed people.
There's an informal settlement surrounding the school. The informal settlement came into being because of the Second Creek rubbish dump, which is just behind the school. And people try to make a living by recycling some of the products that they can salvage from the rubbish dump.
We were first struck by the fact that there was raw sewage running out of the camp and down the hill, and that children were playing in that particular area. And this is what the children live with every day. Housing that is constructed of cheap cardboard and corrugated metal and old scraps of wood. And our intent was to walk around and get a sense from the people living there what life was like there. They were pretty poverty-stricken.
We got to speak to a number of the residents and find out how they felt about the youth and what's happening with them, how they felt about the school, what the school is doing for the community, because it seems as though the school has a large impact on what happens in the community because of its principal. He's very involved in the community.
Jeff Hamid has been a wonderful example of how an entrepreneurial principal can bring a school along, improve the quality of lives of the students and their families, and introduce a whole new area that can improve their marketability for jobs. You know, the Technology Center is a way in which a school has reached out beyond its educational program to improve the quality of life of people in the entire neighborhood surrounding the A.W. Barnes School.
It has added totally a new value to our school and how our kids perceive education, that they can actually go across thousands of kilometers to be able to share knowledge, share their experiences with counterparts that are far away from them, and in fact virtually see them as if they're sitting in the next room.
For phase 2 of the grant, we really would like to expand on the computer literacy work that we've done and on being able to expand video conferencing. We think it's a wonderful way for children to have cultural exchange, but also to start talking about the issues that matter most to them. The other aspect of this that I think is so wonderful for the children in South Africa is that a lot of what it is they're getting has been through the efforts of people who live 7,000 miles away and have come to visit them and have come to share their own experiences and their own expertise. So this is a wonderful cultural exposure, a cultural experience. And the children here in Boston and Dorchester are also getting a tremendous benefit because through the video conferencing capability that we've established, they're now able to get to know, talk with children that are 7,000 miles away. So it's really a two-way street.
For the future, what I would love to see is that the project be extended. All the children at the school should become computer literate, where community members can come in at night, get extra computer lessons, get counseling, using the computers as resources. And this is one way of giving hope to the hopeless.